So for GJ, we can see that the the point where this candle was probably as full as possible. So let's go back to that point and see how we could take our trade. Now, I think I actually took the trade here. So at this point, okay, this was probably 18th of May. So because it's 18th of May, I'll probably not say that you can take a trade there. We need the last week of the month, which is probably from 21st, from probably 21st to the ending of the month. So this is the idea, from 21st to the ending of the month is our area of interest. So when we get to the market on the 21st, what are we going to do? Probably 21st of the month. Okay, what do we do? Looking at price action, we agree that there was an area of interest here that was mitigated. Then there's a break in structure here. So what do we need? We just need price to return back to. We need price to return back to our area of interest, which is probably the last point of supply and demand. We need first to return back to our area of interest so that we can take a trade. So me taking a trade at this point from probably May 21st, I will just know that, okay, this is going to be the eye of the month. So I can hold my trade for the rest of the month just because I'm taking the trade. And I understand that the monthly profile as at now is just showing open, weak down, and body. As at this point, there will be no up week except this tiny from year to year, this 10 stop, which is probably not up to 5 pips. And ideally, the monthly weekly should give us 50 to 80 pips. So as at this point, I'll probably know that, okay, if I'm taking a trade here, then I'm taking the last trade for the month on this pair because this thing can happen less is for the market to form weak. So now, one thing is that even though we know that at the end of the month, the market will form weak, we are not just trading blindly. We are still taking our basic ID setup. That is very important because probably in daily profile, the daily profile, like, okay, the time I was probably lazy, I just know that, okay, daily profile market is going to drop. Just see I'm going to sleep and come back in the end of the day. But that's probably not a good way to trade. So after doing those rubbish stuff, I discovered that, okay, it's not worth the laziness. So even though you know that market is going to probably drop, you still have to take your normal entry signal or trade. So the idea is that when you take the trade at this point, you know that, okay, this is probably the last trade for the month. After taking this trade, then I don't have to come back to this pair again. So we can see that, okay, the market when they are probably drop as low as 80 pips, which is actually more than enough for us. So this is what the multi profile is all about. So I want to answer a question now before I continue. It's only during the last week of the month you up. Multi profile is only the last week of the month. Yeah, like the idea is we're after a week, not body. We're after a week. So checking for monthly profile as the middle of the month is of no use because let's go to the middle of the month. Let's say you went here on the 12th of May and you're like, okay, this is the high of the month. The market still have 20 days or 19 days to move as it wants. So our aim is to monitor the market when it does not have that too much time to move as it wants. What the market can do in 20 days, the market can just decide to drop now for the next 10 days. Then the last 9 days, it will just shoot up. But our aim is to catch the market in a state where it can't move as it wants again. Because if this market now, today is probably 27th, if this market starts going up and clear this eye, then it means that it has only 2 days to drop down so that we can see what? So that we can see weak. And we know that, okay, probably out of 80 candles or 100 candles, 80 we have weak. And we know that the market always give us weak one way or the other. So we are not like, okay, what if this month does not give us any week? That's not our business. Because we know that out of 100, 80 will give us week. So what will be excited that we're catching the week, not to be doing what if. Once you are doing what if, then if he give you week, you will not be there because you're doing what if. Okay, let me try and find a day